want to welcome you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. Here's today's question. Do you believe in a, quote, young earth? If so, would you agree Kent Hovind's teachings of dinosaurs roaming earth with man and not existing millions of years ago? Thank you. Well, you're welcome. Now, when it comes to the famous dinosaur question or creation theology, there are actually about 5 major views that the Christian community holds in regards to these specific questions. Now, obviously on the YouTube channel, we cannot address all of them in depth. However, what we know as the young earth theory subscribes to the fact that the creative order that we're familiar with is only 6,000 years of age. Now, biblically speaking, we're not told that specifically. What we are told biblically specifically is that Adam and Eve, if you take all the dates, and by the way, a guy named by the name of Bishop Usher did this years ago. He obviously had a whole lot more time on his hands than I or you did. He went back through all the Bible, the biblical record, and discovered that whom we know as Adam and Eve were created by God roughly 6,000 years ago. The Bible doesn't date the creation, it dates humanity specifically. Now, that being said, the young earth theory subscribes to earth only being 6,000 years of age because they subscribe to the fact that, quote, let there be light was 5 days before, so hence you got 6,000 years plus 5 days. Now, all that being said, if you are a, quote, young earth theorist, then you would have to subscribe that dinosaurs, if they were, as people claim they were some type of creation pre-Noah's flood that either A, became extinct before the flood, or B, became extinct because of the flood. In other words, 2 of every kind, as the Bible says. They would have been small. They may not have survived. We have all kinds of carnage on the other side of the flood. At the end of the day, the thing that all of us need to realize when it comes to, quote, creation theology is 1 Peter 3:15 says, always be able to give a reason or an answer for the hope that is within us. I've got friends on all the spectrums that have all different views of what we know as dinosaurs, the flood, creation, dates, etc. At the end of the day, understand, as long as we all agree that everything that we know in the creative order was initiated by God, which includes dinosaurs, and that everything ends, including the dinosaurs, at the hand and the mercy of God, then I think we can collectively all get under the same tent, even though we may prefer, quote, different panels. And so, per this question and others regarding the dinosaurs, when you're conversing with somebody who is rejecting the person of Jesus Christ because of creation theology, I personally don't think it matters which creation panel that you subscribe to, because you're subscribing that God is creator and that God is ultimate judge. And one day, when we stand before God, He's not going to ask us the question, how old was the earth? He's going to ask the question, what did you do with Jesus? Great question. If you have one, send it to AskJeff.net, and maybe your question will be tomorrow's. Thanks for being a part of today's daily question. Now, we answer a question each and every day. Please feel free to submit a new question at AskJeff.net. We may not have gotten to yours today, but we eventually will continue to be a part of this. Subscribe so you don't miss out on a question every day.